Hello students, in today's class we are going to start lesson number 3, the keyboard. So let's learn about the keyboard. The keyboard is an input device that helps us enter the text. It has many keys that can be used to type in letters, numbers and other characters. The keys can be used to do some other things also. Now let's learn about the keys on the keyboard. So first of all, let's see what are alphabet keys. Students, look at the keyboard shown below. The keys shown in yellow have the letters A to Z on them. They are called alphabet keys or letter keys. They are used to enter letters. Now, what are the number keys? The number keys helps us type the digits 0 to 9. As you can see in this given keyboard, keys with numbers on them are found in two positions. One set lies just above the alphabet keys and the second set is a part of the numeric keypad. Now, what is the use of enter key? There are two enter keys on the keyboard. When we finish typing in one line, we press the enter key to start a new line. This moves the cursor to the next line. Pressing enter may also make the computer start a new action. For example, pressing enter after a word in Google starts the search for the word. Now, what is the use of arrow keys? The arrow keys help move the cursor up, down, left and right. The numeric keypad also has 4 keys with the arrows printed on them. Now, what is delete key? There are 2 delete keys on the keyboard. Pressing the delete key erases the character to the right of the cursor. And when we press delete key after selecting a file or any folder, then it will delete that file or folder also. Now, what is the use of backspace key? Pressing the backspace key erases the character to the left of the cursor. Means that the backspace key is used to erase the character to the left of the cursor. Now, what is the spacebar key? The spacebar is the longest key on the keyboard. It is usually found in the lowest row. The spacebar is used to enter a space or blank. For example, it is used to enter spaces between the words of a sentence. Now, what is the use of tab key? Pressing tab key moves the cursor to fixed position in a file. This leaves some space in the text. How much space is to be left can be fixed in a program. It can be more than the space left by the spacebar key. Now, what is the use of caps lock key? The caps lock key lies just below the tab key. It is used when we want to type mostly capital letters. Pressing this key turns on caps lock. When caps lock is on, all the alphabet keys type capital letters, and when it is off, they type small letters. Now, what is shift key? There are 2 shift keys on a keyboard. A shift key usually works when pressed with another key. Pressing shift with an alphabet key types a capital letter when caps lock is off. If caps lock is on, we will get a small letter. Some keys have 2 characters on them. Pressing shift with such a key types the upper character. Pressing the key alone types the lower character. Now, what is control key? There are 2 control keys on the bottom row of the keyboard. Pressing control key with certain keys gives us shortcuts for some tasks. For example, pressing control key with S saves a file. Now, what is the use of function keys? There are 12 function keys at the top of the keyboard. They are labeled F1 to F12. The function keys can be set to do different tasks in programs. These keys may do different things in different programs. So students, I hope you understood today's topic. Thank you.